Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and so far Apex Legends Season 22 has been pretty interesting with the new additions. However, there are a couple of problems. The audio seems to be worse for a lot of players, lag, desync issues. However, there is something going on behind the scenes that isn't being talked about very much that might actually finally fix all of these problems. And today, we're going to go over what that is, what the information surrounding it is, and if it's actually going to happen. We're also going to go ahead and give out one of the Bangalore Heirloom recolors. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. But without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So Apex Legends has been expanding a lot recently. As we know, we got the new E-District map, a new form of Battle Royale in Revival, and so much more. But something that did come in for Season 22 that not a lot of people are talking about is the fact that it is now on Epic Game Store along with a free bundle. That is right, you can get Conduit along with some weapon skins, and by the way, everyone should go ahead and download that because if you have crossplay, you basically get free stuff to do it. You just enable it and then wow, you get free Conduit skins plus some extra stuff. But the interesting thing about all this is, well, according to Yoro Tsuki, who's one of the most reliable leakers out there, it said that it seems like Respawn would get some, or a lot, of tech support from Epic, which he is absolutely 100% right in, and it's something that Apex Legends for Season 22 is desperately in need of. If you go and look on the forums, a lot of people are having a lot of issues. Now, the gameplay is absolutely phenomenal in Season 22 so far, but Season 22 players are complaining about console being horrendous, saying that there's a lot of frame and lag drops, and that this season has been one of the biggest problem times that they have had. And the top comment right below that is, well, PC is also having the same exact issues. They're having teammates DC and lagging, game crashing with shutting down internal server issues, audio is completely bad, just all around a buggy mess. And it could be related to the system that Apex Legends uses. If you didn't know, it is one of the oldest game engines out there that is still being worked on. It is the Source engine, and as pointed out in this article, since the engine is about 25 years old, and though they are using a modified Source 2 that is I think around 17 years old, the Source engine, at least for Apex Legends, is reaching its limits, or at least the breaking point, as they continue to add more and more stuff into it. And it's only going to become a bigger problem in the future. As the EA support and dev team did say recently, Mike Renner, they want to keep building on the genre as a whole. They want to see it continue to grow and add more and more different types of content, with lead Legends designer Devin saying, I want the game to be strong and competitive and to find a different meta. That being said, Respawn even tweeted out that as they continue to grow, they're having some issues, such as the new ranked rumble mode accidentally taking over regular ranked mode, so people weren't able to get RP for the first couple days of the Season 22. They did eventually roll out a fix, but it's clear as they add more stuff in, well, it's gonna continue to be an issue. And Apex is definitely expanding beyond the Battle Royale genre as a regular or whole. They added in that new revival mode that I just talked about, where you'll be able to spawn in indefinitely as long as one of your teammates is still alive. The problem with that is there are a lot more teams usually at the end game of the situation, which could only, I imagine, make the audio have even worse issues, as it is something that players have also been taking to Reddit to talk about, saying the audio is so bad this season they can't hear footsteps at all. And well, that might be an issue of just too many footsteps and healing items going off, which was something that Moki actually explored in the very early ages of the game, where it turned out that audio happens all over because it's one instance. And so when you have too many things going on at the end game, well, everything kind of gets cluttered and broken. Well, not to mention there's also the huge issue with cheating in the game right now. We've seen things where pro players have been hacked during ALGS scenes, 6 to 9 manning on console, and even his Watson quitting streaming until Apex Legends makes a public statement on what they're planning to do on the cheating. Now, it looks like Respawn might be working on some things to go ahead and alleviate this. There was something new found, and it could have just been a bug, but there's an experienced selector in the top right of the playlist icons. This was enabled, but wasn't able to do anything with it. It's unclear if this is going to be something to more streamline it and make it more efficient so that there's less problems in the game. But with that being said, we just don't know a lot about it. It will be interesting to see if Yoro Tsuki actually was accurate, and because he does hear things from inside the Respawn team, I know that for a fact as well. It does seem like Epic might actually be lending some kind of hand, but I just don't know how much Epic can do. Me, NWP, and Ritz were talking about the fact that NWP had heard that there is internal discussion potentially starting to seriously build Apex on a new engine. Nothing concrete, it would be more than a year away at this point. At the same time, Yoro actually talked to me and NWP and said they're starting to ban cheaters on console. At least that seems to be the direction that they want to go, which is absolutely fantastic, and I hope that does take foot and they actually make some solid ground on that, because it's going to hurt EA's bottom line fiscally if they don't solve some of these issues, especially with the bugs, glitches, servers crashing down, audio issues, and so much more. As Andrew P. Wilson said, coming into Season 22 in an earnings call, he's really excited for upcoming Season 22 and 23 of Apex. The Respawn team has been working diligently. There are profound improvements in gameplay and modalities of play and geographic culturalization. They're going to be bigger and more content rich than usual. That means we're going to be seeing a lot come in, not only this season, but next season as well, and probably in some of the upcoming collection events. But if they want to continue to grow and expand, they've got to make sure that the game itself is running at its optimal performance. So I'm really hoping Epic is able to provide them some of that support, and that they also seriously consider doing what NWP said they were, where they go ahead and build Apex 2 on a brand new engine and just carry over the experience and go ahead and fix some of these game-breaking issues. Because as I've said, the Source engine, with the massive amounts that they're putting into this game, I think the last update on console alone was like 64, 52 gigs. It was something crazy with the new map. It's only going to get harder and harder to jam-pack all this stuff onto one engine that is literally made out of spaghetti right now. Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on Epic going ahead and actually providing tech support to make the game run a lot smoother and be able to provide a better experience? Also, don't forget to check out this channel right here where I cover more news and information on Apex Legends. And until next time, everyone, keep slaying the aliens. I'll see you out there.